Hi, I'm Nuclear, and this is Nuke Empire number 6. Now, on the last one I was talking about, at the very end, why is that guy extended? I was talking about, having a rover. Well, the rover that I designed was accessing a very unique bug. And I'm hoping that I don't have that anymore. What it was doing was what was it? It was basically accelerating, and I got up to a speed, and then at a very particular speed, no matter what I did, I could not rotate, could not accelerate, decelerate. It's holding that exact speed, and I couldn't even fast forward because it was saying I was accelerating. So couldn't do anything. Hopefully, I don't have that bug anymore. So let's get the show on the road. I do have a good vehicle for the most part. I've got a lot of different things. Let's see, landers, of course, ladders, solar panels. Since I'm carrying crew, I am bring CO2 to O2, and then dirty water or wastewater to water. I've got a food pack here, oxygen pack here, and a water pack here, I believe. Uh, Only one crew. I've got plenty of food for quite a while, so it's not a problem. In fact, here's the food repertoire. I've got food for almost 10,000 days. I've got water for almost 300 days. Oxygen for almost 400 days. And energy for 3 hours. But, at the same time, I can easily just have everything refreshed. All the water refreshed, all the oxygen refreshed. Waste will go sky high, but whatever. But this guy will be the construction crew. Basically, to take apart all the, little things that I need to get rid of after I get a base or a base part in place. So, got this one stage going up, and then this one's using the other 3.75 engine. That's a little bit better at space, though, of course. And then at stage 2 will be this one. It wants to get rid of stage 1 as well, which is all the extra water and oxygen, which would really not be a good idea right now. I'm just kind of getting this guy up in orbit, and I got Kerman being my construction crew. So, come on with it. Kind of odd though that I've got more than enough thrust for terminal velocity, and I haven't hit it yet. Yeah, oh well. That was the other one. The other ship was first stage, literally got it into orbit, other than circularizing. So, I do have 4 standard radial chutes on this guy, as well as a drogue chute, so. Next part that I'll be sending up is the command center, so That will be a fun little adventure for us. This guy does not have any lights, and because that rover didn't get up, I have to park pretty close. I'm gonna try another rover design, kind of similar, but I don't know what it was that was bugging it up. Be kind of nice to know, but you know. That way I can avoid it again, or can let them know at squad that, hey, there's a bug here. Only technically the only mod I was using in that thing is mech jeb. See how this... Ooh. Since I am carrying a Kerbal, I don't want to go accelerating too fast. Well, I got used to not having Kerbals around. Oops. Alright, let's extend these huge gigantos. Whoa! Only one extended. That was a little odd. Alright, let's also show you a little bit about the, here's the food. I can't replace that, of course, but, you know. Got some water, oxygen, carbon dioxide, waste, and wastewater. Right now, carbon dioxide is kind of the number one. It's getting a little heavy. Let's say that. I know you can't see, but I got my fingers crossed so that I don't have the bug, which just happened again. I'm gonna have to see what the heck. I'll reboot the game, and we'll see what goes on. Give me a moment to reboot the game. Alright, I got past that bug. I actually decided not to just restart the program, but went ahead and restarted the entire computer just to make sure that it's a clean, fresh memory. And that seemed to have done the trick, so. Eee. All I got left? Yeah, that's easy. I can make it back with this guy. Alright. Of course, Minimus. And it's almost in a perfect position right now that I'm just gonna burn it to it for a little while here. Ooh. maneuver node editor. I hate these. That's better. Alright. Execute that node. And yeah. Oh. And of course, you know, I've got food and all this. I do have a limited supply area of carbon dioxide, waste, and water. Because it's not going to be docking in any station or anything, I don't care about waste. These, though, I do. These, if I turn on the equipment, will refill oxygen and water. The only thing is, I'm wanting to kind of say, you know, don't put any more in here, but go on and use it. Can't do that for some reason. Now these guys have a lot, so I'm not too worried. Alright. You can tell carbon dioxide's going up, waste is going up, wastewater. Waste will be one of the number one things. I don't even have any of this turned on. And it's already filling that sucker up. So if you're going out and, you know, gonna be wanting to bring your stuff to like a base or a station, you might want to go on and put some storage. Carbon dioxide, for some reason, and the waste is what's kicking my butt all the time. I was actually thinking about telling it to go to 200,000. Wow. Go away, water. Alright. Let's get into orbit. There we go. Think I'll probably have about 500 left, which is enough. All I gotta do is make sure that I do a plunging thrust. Again, these guys are not getting bad. The waste is already totaled, but you know. And I have not found, go figure this, when I do the waste they're all carrying, wastewater, waste, carbon dioxide. It's like, I wanted just a pure and simple waste. Alright, I want to land extremely close to the base, which is at... Oh, that's good. On the north. I'll go to 1 on that. Deploy landing gear. Oop. And I have done this kind of setup with smaller of these, but only these guys were small 1x6s. It was not enough power to maintain them. Go and deploy gear when you're down. Will I be landing in a day, or am I... What the heck? Oh, I zoomed in too much. Be landing kind of on the night, going into the night. No real battery, so I've got to make sure that... But the really nice thing is you get close enough, for some reason the light goes straight through Minimus and gets to your solar panels. I don't understand that one. Guess it's an item that they haven't fixed, and somewhat it's a good thing that they haven't fixed it, but for realism it's not a good thing. Touchdown speeds kind of depends on where you are. I'm going on this real quick. Here on Minimus, it's so low of gravity that you'll want to land very slowly. It's about that. If you land too much faster, you can actually bounce back into the air and then come back down. Moon, 0.5 is good. Kerbal, anything's good as long as it's under 5. So you don't kill your landing gear or anything. And there goes the sun through the planet. That's actually pretty close. That's pretty good. Now, like I said, if you look at the food, water situation, food I've got tons of time. Water are more limited as well as oxygen, but I hit one little button and it changes that. Wow, that is a very close landing. And I am actually almost out of fuel. stick around here long enough, I might be able to get rid of these guys. But I'm going to show you what I mean by the Alright, I'm going to turn everything on in 3, 2, 1. You can see water and oxygen going up. You can see these refilling. These are actually taking, but this one, since it's full, not doing anything. Alright, I'm going to put brakes. Oh, never mind. What the bloody heck? I got them on both sides. There's only means to put them on one. In your EVA, you've got a day worth of electric, food, water, oxygen. Of course, you get that going. You have all these resources of bad resources. You get into your ship, and it gets all the resources. So, like this carbon dioxide, wastewater, those it will absorb, since I still got space for those, and will then start working through. Alright, let's kick some RCS. And my computer don't like if I hit space too much. So, grab the key. This entire thing starts dropping. Drop. Boost. Yeah, I gave it a little too much boost, but you know what? That's fine. I have to get rid of both of these, and, you know, no problem. Ah, no, 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 no. I hit something. Grab key. Drop. Boost. Now swing back around to this guy, and I can, if I get on the right side. You'd think, why such a big craft for one guy to do all that little bit of stuff? That's because this guy's going to be sitting around for a while. This guy's going to be, you know, having to run a lot more. I've got to go take these guys out, take those out, and then, launch another piece. So, alright. These guys here. And yeah, I've got a lot of debris. And because it was on this guy, when he dropped it, it considers it his. And like I said, the next piece that I was sending up is the colony control. Again, don't want any food or any of that in there. But I can produce all that and transfer it all pretty easily now. Alright, let's do some control. And then some thrust. Come on, there we go. Basically the same thing as I've already used. The only difference is what's the top right there. And now we're going to start building me a rocket to get it up. Now it might be a good idea for you, if you're doing this, to keep track of what you're putting up there. Simple reason is less, it could be more. Except for certain things you've got to have more of. So I mean, I've only got 2 parts right now. It's really easy for me. Right now I have got control going up. I still need those 2. Still need those 2. Still need that guy. The harvester. That one. That one. These 2. I mean, there is a lot here, and there's still 2 back here. I'm not really sure why I want this guy. I don't know. But then for, you know, habitation inflatable modules, these are right here. Aeroponics is right there. It only supports 2. Get this one. It supports, these 2 support 2. So, you know, you have a crew of 24, 26, something like that. You need 13 of these guys to actually support them. If you do orbitals, it's the same number of people, but this one supports 5. This one supports up to 10. So you need 3 of these and 5 of these. The storage really doesn't hold anything, so I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, it all depends on what you're doing. You might need more, you might need less. Don't know. I mean, I'm not playing your game. You're just seeing how I'm playing mine. Maybe you'll adopt it. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll do something kind of like I did to Scott Manley's. I kind of liked his, but I saw a few things that I didn't like how he was doing them, so I changed them to slightly to what I wanted. You know what? That's not going to work. I swear, I've got to get the booster section straightened out to the one thing. Keep thinking about doing a mega booster. You know what? Let's try that. I just want to try it and see how it works out. Of course, cannot make it on that. Barely can make it on that. And it's already in the ground. Ouch! Let me see where that bottom is right now. In the ground. And I can't move up anything really much anymore. Oop. That is actually kind of a neat little thing. I think I'm gonna stick with it. Oh, finding these guys are a little bit difficult when you're got such a large booster. In fact, it's easier when the booster's not sized up. And then just take this guy off. Size it back up. And then you can run down here. And you have thrust throughout. Only problem is you don't have control. So let's make a little control. By the way, that sucker's gonna go terminal velocity. And there ain't anything I can do about it. Ah. Another thing I just realized. That needs to go there. And I'm gonna go and do some attachments. Oh, no, 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 no. I forgot I had crew. You always have to go in here and kick out crew every dang time. It's funny though. What the heck? Yeah. There's nothing there, so I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, let's just go 400. And we'll engage. And let's get this beast of a booster going. And yet there's only one size bigger of booster, and that's the 5mm or 5 meter. You also notice that when I went from the 1.25 to the 2.5, it did have a better thrust to weight ratio, quite a bit actually. When I jumped it from the 2.5 to 3.75, which it's at right now, it actually dropped the thrust level greatly, or quite a bit at least. Again, not worried about electric charge because this thing's holding 10,000. Plus, I've got a couple things up there that's holding a lot of charge on its own. And then this guy is actually holding 400. The Monster Booster. Liquid fuel is not being used at all. It's just that one massive booster. Of course, I am losing speed. That's just because of the fact that my thrust to weight ratio is not what it should be. But in a moment, that should turn around. I've got 2 minutes of burn time on this thing too. Alright, starting to go back up, starting to accelerate. Actually, if looking at this now, it's probably got enough altitude already and that by the time it can terminal velocity, it's going to be beyond terminal velocity area. These little winglets don't generate much control, so it is having a lot of trouble trying to control it. And then even with all this control up here for landing, it's not much to turn this entire ship. As you can see, I'm already kind of bending the wrong way. And that's just because of the fact of not enough control. These fins are not anything. I mean, these things are designed to be on smaller vehicles, not on this big, massive vehicle. And try to control the whole thing. I like that wording, loaded. I mean, it's trying to keep it vertical, but it's not working. And what's worse about these guys, says I'm getting higher, I can't hold it as much. It's less and less control. So probably as soon as this thing separates, this guy's gonna just bend over, way over, and I'm gonna lose a lot of surface speed really quick. Yeah, it's fighting it. And then I'll keep going. Timber! Well, if I could control that thing, that's a nice engine. And there it goes, rotating to the other direction. Orbital speed will, and it's already changed over, it will drop. But that's okay. Damn, I love that big old rocket. It's just, how do you control that thing? As you can see, my orbital is still dropping. Maybe that big old thing is a great idea, but a bad idea at the same time. It's kind of funny, I'm climbing, but because of how much I've got to counteract that big booster. Oh, there goes the orbital speed going up, so that's good. I just don't know if that kind of killed me or not. Oh, I don't need that right now. This is unmanned. Alright. I do have to say I would need more. And I just don't know how to control that guy. I mean, this guy's pretty dang big. These guys are the only ones that seem to help. I'm a thinking. Whoa! Okay then. I'm telling you, I wanted you to eat that dang thing. That's what I'm thinking. Now, is it gonna actually work? Heck. I hate when this happens. You have to have it in the circle. No! Crud! Yeah. I don't know why I keep going forward or all over the place. I know right where I'm going, and I just can't seem to go there all the time. Because I'm thinking about this step after the step that I'm working on. But yeah, that was a really nice booster. And yes, it did take so much control that I couldn't manage it. nor could MechJeb. So, in that, I would say not to do it. Not without, a lot of control stuff. I'm getting close to the ground. Alright. So what I'm going to do is go back to tried and trues. What the... Oh. Oops. Except for, I am going to keep those boosters. Just not as big. Oh, maybe as big. Hang on. I betcha I could do it. I betcha. Oops. Come on. That ought to be good. But what the heck? Nice timing. Ay ay ay. And the wheels are completely embedded this time. Ay ay ay. That ought to do. You know, I wonder. I've never tried it. Nope. You can't upgrade those things' size. Wow. Boosters are as tall as the rocket. And the only thing is, they are not... Huh, that's odd. Trying to count at number 4. Alright, let's try it. Crew, not a dang person. Control. I doubt that these boosters will really separate. So, what the heck? I've got a giganto booster just laying here. Okay then. Buddy up for some, Would you engage already? Dang it. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Okay, yeah. That was pretty ridiculous, but that was kind of cool at the same time. Got boosters the size of the ship, man! Dude. See, it's hanging in. What the? Okay, no. Get rid of that. Because they've got a. Um, kind of a bug showing up on there. What the heck? Can't seem to get rid of it. It's very odd. Ah! What I find funny is that always just talking about this. Oh, it's just monitoring. Control. Last updated. That ain't too bad though. Again, even though I'm not watching it, it's got a lot going. Electricity's a problem. Problem is, it should be fine on electricity. Don't know. Kinda would suck if you have to keep going back and checking all the time. Limit to term. Oh, hello. It's that terminal velocity. Now here comes another problem is my main engine's throttling down because of terminal velocity. So it might not have as much control, and then the boosters can take over and start throwing it haywire. Back to full throttle. Yeah, it's not got 100% control since most of the thrust is coming from these guys. Only problem is, does it? Thank you. Good step. And already into some really high speeds, and it's not even out of the atmosphere. That's pretty good for just getting out. Thinking the next one that I build, everything will start having map torques, other than the base items. There's a transfer ship. It's probably fully loaded, so alright. Minmos. I'm gonna pull this guy up so that I can. Hmm. You gonna be good and fine. that was unique. Create. The only thing is I always edit these things. No. To do that. Oof. Execute. That node. It's down there, you dodo. What would be funny is if this thing was dock landing capable. This the Conlander. I could easily just go out there and food would be pretty good. All the waste and everything would go into the base, so. And there's one of the problems. I've got to go over there to that guy soon. Be there in 9 days. Easier way to get to him. Conlander. What are you talking about? Electric charges. Full power. Only thing was the processing of carbon dioxide and wastewater doesn't go on. Because I have, let's say, 8-day. Oh. 60-second. Warp for 8-day. And he's getting close. Going out of that, and we're going to go over to control. Which is still having his nice little problem. And actually, with how close he's going to get to that guy, I don't mind that. Create and execute. It's saying that ran out of power already by now. He'll be fine. What I'm gonna do for you guys, show you crap land. I'm gonna land over in here, I think. Oop. Give me a little bit of time. Because I want the sun. I'm gonna land way over here for you. It's kind of calling that midlines, but oh well. Land at target. And what I'm gonna do is kind of show you a unique. I don't want that engine running. Wow. Absolute full throttle I can't handle. It don't need it though. And of course I do have some altitude while I'm landing. Oh well. Just need to put the brakes on. Time to land. Time to figure this guy out. It's gonna be a little bit of a long video. I'm gonna show you. Okay then. Doing rover auto location. Alright, let's do kind of worried about what's going on. Why am I in a elevated landing? I'll have to see what's going on when I land. I think I'm landing on that, that's why. nearly 20 kilometers away. So when I get done with setting up the rover waypoints, you'll see what's going on. Definitely rover waypoint number 1. Somewhere out there. Then it looks like I got a clear shot to wherever I want to go. This guy is at neg1, so I want to go neg1, or south 1, sorry. Neg1. Okay then. Okay, why did this one... There we go. Eight... Say 7, 5... Alright. This one, we'll go up to... Actually, take this one all the way to 7. You 0 through, let's say 5. I'll take you 5 to 10. Then you 5. One meter. You can have a 50 meter. But that's a simple route right there. Don't need this guy anymore. And make sure you still got all your waypoints. Yep. If I don't set something, go on that. Follow. Oh. And control from there. Probably see that guy spinning. It's because I'm not on flat ground, so. Also, for some reason, all my waypoints got deleted. Oop. So, I'm going to have to retype every single one. Oop. Dang it. um, 7 west, up to 5. You're going up to 10. South 1, 0, and I just noticed it had a 0. Oops. West 8. One meter, 5, follow. Of course, you can't see anything right now because it's dark, but it will take me 46 or so minutes. Actually, since you're so close. But yeah, that will just kind of self-rover all the way over there. Too bad there's some rocks in front of it, but you know, I'll see what it decides to do about those. But that'll be it for this one. Next one will be Nuke Empire number 7. Is it 7 already? 6 or 7, I can't remember. Well, I'll see you on the next one. Until then, I'm Nuclear. See ya.